Let me ask you something. Have you ever done an exercise and you didn't even feel the muscle at all while you were doing it? Like you're doing curls, but you feel your forearms instead of your biceps. But you're doing chest and your shoulders takes over. That right there is the lack of muscle-mind connection. And today, I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix it. What's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna talk about something that everyone heard of, the mind-muscle connection. But here's the thing, most people think they understand it, but in reality, they're not really actually using it while working out. So let's get into it and let's break down in a simple way how it works. And let me show you how you can actually apply it in your workout today. First thing first, what is exactly muscle-mind connection? Let's define it. Muscle-mind connection is simply your ability to consciously feel and control your muscle while you're training. That means you feel the tension, you feel the contraction, you feel the burn, and not just moving the weights, but you actually make the muscle work. Now, here's the problem. Most people train like this. They grab the weight, they move from point A to point B, and that's it. No control, no awareness, no focus. They're just basically completely in reps. And if you're just moving the weights, you're not maximizing growth. To build a real muscle-mind connection, you need two things: tension and effort. Tension means that your muscle is actually working hard, and effort, it means you're pushing it at least closer to failure. Because here's the truth, you don't get that connection if you're simply doing reps. You get it only when you start feeling the burn. You know, that burning feelings that most people trying to avoid, and the moment they feel it, they stop. But that is exactly where the connection starts. When the muscle is fatigued and your brain is desperately trying to recruit more muscle fibers, that's when you actually start to using muscle fully. Now let's talk about something important. Most people always ask this question, and you might ask yourself right now the same question: do I need lightweight or heavy weights for muscle-mind connection? The answer is simple: both can work. For example, if you train with high reps, you need to push your sets until you start to feel that burn, and of course close to failure. Otherwise, as I said before, you're just gonna push reps and not really activating your muscles. While for all of you guys that do heavy weights, you still need that control, and you still need to focus on the muscle, of course, doing the workout and not just throwing weights around. So both can work, and they are similar in concept. The only difference is that one needs to be pushed further with the light weights because you're doing more reps, and the heavy weights needs to be more control, and you will reach that failure sooner. If you don't feel the muscle, here is why: you're using momentum, you're going way too fast, you're not controlling the movement at all, or the weights are controlling you. So instead of your muscle working, your joints, your tendons, and other muscles take over. But all of that is fixable. Let me show you how. Slow down your reps, focus on the muscle you're training, squeeze it at the top of the movement, and of course control the every part of the movement. And don't forget to push it closer to failure or to failure. Simple but powerful, because now you're not just lifting, you're training your muscle. Now, you're probably asking yourself, how does it look in practice? You can use muscle-mind connection for any exercises. It really doesn't matter which one you choose to use this technique. But when you most likely will feel it the most, it's gonna be most likely with the isolation movements. For example, if you're doing a bicep curl, cable flies, leg extension, tricep push down, and many more. Why? Because all these exercises target one muscle more directly. So it's easier to focus, especially if you're using machines, where you can actually feel the contraction. Now with compound exercises like bench press, squats, rows, you can still use the muscle-mind connection, but it's harder because simply multiple muscles are involved simultaneously. So what I suggest is to use compound movements more for strength purposes. I use isolation exercises where you can apply the muscle-mind connection. In my experience, when you start to focus on the muscle-mind connection, everything changes. My workouts became more intentional. My muscles start responding better, and I stopped wasting reps because now every single rep that I do has a purpose. So let's keep it simple. Muscle-mind connection is real. It comes from tension plus control, and you build it by focusing and pushing hard. So stop just moving weights. Start controlling it, because the goal here is not to lift. The goal is to make the muscle work. This is all I got for today, guys. If this video helped you in any way, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. Do you actually feel the muscle when you train, or you always feel it in different places? let me know. And if you want, I can actually show you how to apply it to a specific exercise or muscle group. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Ciao belli!